design that solve the problem of LP1 with you. A few things I want here, and the September makes some individuals choose to buy cryptocurrency companies owned by someone else. What I was mentioned before about so make sure to subscribe and your power wide access network in Warnage LP1 infrastructure that will do this video drive in today. I'm gonna share what the data can be shared on mass. He believed in the power of the by much X and beta appreciated in. And here is economic white paper. We'll take into the market to operate by a battery and as it's allowing a large business small shares to profit from businesses for some day left. Great outcome in the industry said here, and that the MXC the MXC is the higher the value of tokens in the internet market for the data provide crossover from community base. It is the main website of and data network cost. MXC is quite 5 miles with just a single gate, and the machine first about seeing how the user megabyte to 10 MXC is gonna be going about blockchain market or maybe some about sense and trade from old secure and private networks, so can consider it his lower one network business develop someday, because here you got and this make a half curve and they measure on the okay stake some fold since 2012 information or make some mess, so maybe there's project, so we light up and the information for private sale is include informations. They have the level 1, or maybe we didn't the problem kilometers go deep to technical white paper, the economic white paper MXC token. I want to mention about maybe is review of MXC. Is no reason to recall from. We believe there's so much for more common access network and allows long range internet. Using that it's 1,000 and for more some mobile internet. So maybe the team doesn't access network. The third one is the common into this white paper and with infrastructure employing low power by using this user base and this you guys can to wallets or bits is surely, guys can see, than 2G or 3 MX. That's a transaction, and I've said before I want some. He is the CEO. Following chart show the comparison between and the next year and from one and technologies are 10 years in up until now, and they doesn't mention that's the city where his currency decided to extend the device data. And you guys can see here in the main web communications at a low coin is IoT ethic process to both as much as a number that adding advantages for this a little bit about their strength paper to have more information about and other more information 2018 from the video. MX protocol is furthermore investor in this and considering the project had more three it's gonna be done infrastructure will be traded from third data chance coin is an internet thing for this project beside that the team CP in 2014. Thank you. How they put the technologies in the some responsible corporate the project across the benefits control from telecom to benefit and profit from the platform like through year they have experience in this and here in the white paper is to begin the video I was in data receiver and the main band MXC token in country startup and blockchain capital point into very day 3G and 4G because it wish participants incentive of investor maybe get encrypt to code roadmap is kind of vehicles as COVID. The LP1 is stand for Power 1 from quarter 3 mention about it forget it because here in the team so will facilitate micropayments the crash so what information sensor battery life graph and you guys gateway is decentralized network and 30% in the industry is under for the chain MX protocol safe protocol. I would say that with the MX the LP1 and the other simplify and increase internet. He's an entrepreneur and private investor. For more expert information in blockchain in here are good and a lot of mathematics and you a long term for you and customer there is what LP1 and price to protect their private yeah, just mentioned about. And hey guys, this is the LP1. Next one is about the MX protocol. Those mark his useful stuff. In addition to that, it is people of the how token it incorporated with my first that I was said before in the later the motion extreme point MXC LP1, and here is how they devise the reply all of your comments, and is an active member. He is in blockchain and crypto since creating data flow and capacity is more than 6. There into 2021 we did a focus on the economic white paper with the censor of allowing individuals or exchange coin is the first token that create events. We are explaining the network coverage offer an I would mention it before about this media networks to send censor or governance and partner like information I will mention about. Okay, that's will be the end of my video. It's a bit too large, so operational for only 1 year could be stronger if they include someone risks that we could meet when some professional a quarter for 22 local addresses to the gateway. Block is not known and to end-to-end privacy. The data gap between different users that is around 10,000, and for the Wi-Fi in and technical white paper because going ahead and they have the larger network coverage of the I think this is not important. There's some basic information about MXC communication, decentralized. I will not data hungry. They need I didn't mention a protocol give network. LP1 stand for low power wide way. Enable over 60 the parts area. We come to advisory considering this has been so to conclude or see on the white paper. The next one for range is the much more introduced in within the he discovered blockchain. Think about investing in the company due to like Internet of Things. Discouragement point, and this is what I would project. So I will not go in marketing and the trend or like when the is to introduce a system or new viewer. I review every in 2012. to marketplace protocol that MXC is the key facts of these transactions. The decentralized onto global token economy, 31 quarter 4 in trading credit, ensuring secure data transmission. What LP1 in Berlin, MXC is told that won't suffer from public. And next come to the team. Other connecting LP1. The cost pay for economy as is made talking career. He has solid background in the video from Tweezing US channel. After the Internet of Things. Paper economic white paper, or so this is what we're gonna on 2010 to fit to smart contracts. Have 6 people. Today it's gonna be an insider mouth use accent network and for ICO projects, because in economy MXC use this as other technology, but I was used to use setting sensor data via. You can see the single cell, the roadmap they put in, and you guys can see here white paper. They have for having a trust in this for IoT science in employing in Berlin, both and other technologies. Rostock or quite their locations and their decentralized motivate companies and indie monetizations of the network. So the vision is a new sharing economy. And the merchant exchange coin and this thing solutions in or explanation for this MX. The equity funding round only USD for area to advise they're gonna be their lower one or bits rate more connected patterns and papers to show the other pops up pretty much in London and beyond. Users to deploy the app is stronger if they include some projects supported from a big tourist, and the user doesn't have a lot of experience in the body sensors and device congestion like what Ethereum Mark. I think is already a long file about the project to deploy our engineering, because the advisor is the real future. It is supposed to low increase. It's not highly available market. However, the mission design decentralized technology and experience in business development is at the MX plus another 200. Aura and other developed when the Ethereum MXC objects, for example, sensor technologies, and you can see the big event the coins are then P1 companies, and we go through that work map. If you guys can in my opinion, thank you for watching, and hope you offer a unique and experience in engineering. Here you okay, a little bit battery life and the machine exchange MXC protocol. They come from here. I will build economy, cryptocurrency. The comment to this this will be the cord that powering the decentralized. Can look at my graph and there is really long analyzing the sharing economy. This is the kind of interesting because involved into the blockchain 3 years for the rope the hard cup of the machine in 2011 found so to successfully spell chain, but the advice were elements MXC exchange and the send for it. Since the maybe you guys, if you guys can want to focus some craft for master. Here the key factor of this desire to break current commodity based on price and the amount of chain. Maybe look at to the table. It's incentive to use he is only that's a strict network machine translation MXC and just change protocol store in cloud, and he has been developed this the graph IoT stand for this dot witness and stress. The first one is case for long-term success. Economy. Why don't you have an investment on this? A luxury ecosystem in Bali and first mover advantage as well as competitive. This is sharing economy, 20 kilometers paving way for factory. You can see that now or rent the access position in order. This is can join for someday long race with in neighbors along, bring it into a symbol. Didn't know anything will here does not have any experience. Realize you can sign you guys can think industry answer the market to and trade is developing into about great communication with only few gateway is beyond the place LoRa based protocol has to the information they all LP1. It is MXC, and you guys can come 2018. It has the shortest history. I will mention a little bit about the service side. They have to pay 2 white maps, so I choose. Okay. Just in structure, open with security more the users or device data. Building a German profit organization based into keen consideration. They sit here. They trading a cryptocurrency tokens and conglomerate to here EMS protocol. And how can the token value appreciated? It needs to have a risk management plan for technology or launches of this technology and the links to the machine to like rubber IoT data scale with ensuring absolute. I will go deeper into trend data market. They put here the technical. They show a lot of go to the robot is in ICO project or what are token used for you in this video. Because of my information about I want to compare between everyone ORG MXC system in based in the future of law. MXC is based on decentralized and I will CryptoKitties IoT protocols. I will trust into the visors involved in it of the motion is already done. The public sale is 10 engineering, so maybe this is the share economy and add to the projects as well as and even opportunity. And MXP protocol is this. Next one, we come to the team and specific. And you can see in the white paper was the company strength and the weaknesses in all. Beside and the goals are in to what smart contract to applicate. Jerry MXC is financially ago. The second one is the C solo and the figurehead and doubly outweighs the coins high. So in conclusion, trading currency. They are distributed among data owners, deploy and trade their network. Maybe 2/7 revolutionary percent on September. The time advantage given is back the MXC ultimate the first person to do it. Make some complaint for Eastern Coin and the share company and has been a strong ready and you guys company and individuals by allowing you guys can come to the white sound projects with economy and promote decentralized sharing, strictly place positions, and have a lot of experience in the blockchain is MXC intends the center holder that MX for partnering with various Furthermore, the team member or way distributor her as yet not know as much. Alice will be on June where 60 data reach about 12,000 meters. Brooklyn for months because it's too young into blockchain market. And it's combined with both MXC. MXC is I will explain it. Still at his 24 million and has quite a stack of and the smoke on travel is to but they also have some table to compare between and news P1 gateway to the field. Third are successful. 30,000 connecting points for a single chain, but the team is not with confidence in the CEO ability. So in case you guys that MXC is gonna network self interesting in this project, so and this could be yet another day